What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Runs on Diesel. I know I'm in a different location than I normally am, but people are asleep. It's a little bit past 11:30 here tonight, just after the Patriots-Titans game, and I'm so glad the Titans beat New England because now this motivates Tom Brady to come back and have that thirst to win another Super Bowl ring and go for a 7th chip in his career. And I just, you tip your caps off, even though Ryan Tannehill played terribly, but that was all part of the game plan. I think he threw for 65, 70 yards, threw that interception, did have a touchdown pass earlier in the game, and it, on that opening drive, but it was all Derrick Henry, 182 rushing yards, a bunch of receiving yards, and a rushing touchdown. It was the Derrick Henry show, and I believe this is the beginning of many years to come for Derrick Henry. Hopefully he stays healthy and he stays injury-free for the next few years, but Derrick Henry played a phenomenal game tonight. And once again, Bill Belichick struggles against a former player / former coach of his. And, Ryan Tannehill, you tip your cap off. He threw the best ball of the night, on a third down play, threw that out route to the tight end who caught the touchdown earlier in the game. And the rest is history, So, you tip your caps out to Tennessee. Now the real contenders for Super Bowl 54 are now going to come out now that New England's dealt and gone with, and I'm so happy they lost. And I know a lot of my friends are going to be thinking, oh, but you love New England. Yeah, in a sense I do, but in a sense, I'm actually glad to see someone new win a title for a change. And, let's just be real, the new title contenders are Baltimore. I think Las Vegas Superbook had them at a 2-1 odds to win the Super Bowl this year. And, I believe it. I mean, Lamar Jackson's been unstoppable all year, over 1,200 rushing yards as a quarterback, most all time in NFL history. And this is going to be an exciting playoffs. We got 2 more matchups coming up tomorrow in the NFC. New Orleans, Seattle, and the other matchup there, which I obviously cannot remember at the time being right now. But you guys know. If you guys saw my last video, you guys know. Who I predicted for those games. I'm so glad Houston came back and won. They looked bad in the first 2.5 quarters of the game, and then that J.J. Watt sack that held them to a field goal, turned the game around. Before you know it, it's a tie ball game. They kicked they're up 3 late in the game. Buffalo has a little retaliation of their own, scores the field goal, sends it to overtime. And thank God Houston won that game. I picked them to win after last year. They laid an egg in the playoffs last year in a 21-0 loss. Now we'll see what happens now. Now they're going to play. Now they're going to Kansas City in Arrowhead and playing against the Kansas City Chiefs. And obviously Tennessee's going to be playing Baltimore. No matter how it gets cut, sliced, and diced, Baltimore is going to win that game. I think it's going to be Baltimore-Kansas City in the AFC title game in Baltimore, and we'll see Baltimore in the Super Bowl. And like I said earlier, we'll probably see Baltimore in winning the Super Bowl 54, even though there's a lot to contend with on the NFC with the Seahawks, Packers, 49ers, Saints. There's a lot to contend for on the other side, but I just don't see anyone stopping and slowing down Lamar Jackson, but that's all I have for you guys. Obviously, y'all get some rest. I got to be up bright and early tomorrow morning, but I will see your faces in the next one. Deuces.